Hello and welcome to a Thursday delve into some handmade watercolours that I've collected over the last couple of years. The two I'm showing you here are not handmade, they are Schmincke Horadam and they are Tundra Pink and Naples Yellow Reddish. I was watching Natasha Newton this week and I remembered all the handmade lovelies that I also have. The very first handmade watercolours that I bought were from a person called Amy who lives in Berlin, and her shop is called Eventually Everything Mixes, which is kind of based on the fact that when she started to make her own handmade watercolours, it took an awful long time to mix things together, and this is what she was finding, and she just kept going on and on, but eventually everything came together, and so that is the name of Amy's shop. I bought quite a few when I first found her, and then a few sets and things, but this is my Amy collection. So I've got quite a few. The little ones at the side here are like the samplers. So Amy's very generous, and she'd send me some paints, which are the big ones here and here, but she'd also, you can see on these cards, she'd send me little samples of other ones to try out, and sometimes they're really nice. Yeah, so that's my Amy set, and this is a, oops, closing it the wrong way. This is the swatches that I have of those already in my book. And you can see they're really nice, and together they make quite a nice cohesive palette. So I keep those separately. Let me move these out of the way. And I'm going to show you some other ones that I've got from different Etsy sellers. This one, let me go with this one first. This is another one I bought after I bought the ones from Amy, and these are a set I bought from an American lady. Trying to remember the name, but I cannot remember. I will find out and I will put it in the details. These are actually really lovely, so let's just swatch them out. This one's called Pink Hibiscus. Really nice. They're kind of like metallic, nice metallic colours, which I really like. And this one is called Passion Flower. Let's get a bit more on there. Sometimes with the handmade watercolours you have to leave them, put a bit of water on them and leave them to soak for a bit, but these ones re-wet really easily. The next one is this one, which I can't remember, Pacific Palm. Also a really nice lovely colour, very shiny. You can't probably pick up the mica that is in this, but it makes things shimmer and shine. It's really nice. For adding details, it's not something that you do a whole picture in, but for details in pictures, really nice. And this one is called Tropical Agave. Also very shimmery, very lovely, really pigmented. And those four, and then this one was sent to me as a sample, and it's like a really nice minty green. So lovely. This is not a shiny one, this is more of a matte one, but so nice. The colour is so lovely on that one. So yes, I will find out the details of that one. I dug this out and I thought I had all the details, but clearly not. It's not on the tin, but I will search that out. That's the tin anyway. That's a little logo. If that's any help to anybody, I will track this down. The next ones that I bought are from a lady whose business is in Blackpool, I do believe. Yeah, it's Karen from KJ Designs, and she has a whole host of beautiful things. Let me see which ones I've got here. So this is one that my daughter bought, which is beautiful. It's like called tropical to do with the sea, basically. Not tropical at all. It's foam, surf, noctiluca, starry night, jellyfish and sea. So the best way to deal with these, what I usually do is got my little mini mister, give them a quick squiz just to activate them a bit. Okay, so let's have a go with these ones. Oh, this is so creamy. That's so nice. I don't know if the camera's picking this up, but it's like a beautiful silvery, glittery. It's just gorgeous. Obviously, because it's a silver, it doesn't pick up so well on the camera. I'm going for the next one. This one's called Surf. Look at that. Look at it with the glitty bits in it. So nice. Then we have Noctiluca. This one's Starry Night. Ooh, I didn't quite get as much. Oh, that's just beautiful. It's kind of like a bit of a light indigo, I'd say. Obviously with glitzy bits in. I do like glitter. I think I've explained before how much of a magpie I am. This is beautiful. This is called Surf. And the last one in this little set is called Sea. That's a beautiful green with glitter too. There you go. So, moving on, let me just clean my brush. The next set, there were actually 5 in this set, and then I also, actually no, there were 4 in this set, I apologise. And then I also ordered separately the Cherry Bomb and this Fairy Dust, I think it's called. I'm sure it's called Fairy Dust. Let's pull that down a bit. Pull that up a bit. So, first one in this one is called Rose Pink. Look at that. The mica just makes it all shimmer beautifully. As I say, I use these in conjunction with my main watercolour palette. Oops, just dropped my brush. My main watercolour palette, which is in the main Daniel Smith paints with a few others. The next one is called Hot Pink. Ooh, lovely. That's Hot Pink. Then, from the original set, this one's just simply called Pink. That's a really nice, delicate pink. So lovely. These would be nice for like florals, I would imagine, just for adding a touch of detail onto florals. And then this one, which is, I do believe, Copper. Oh, that's really nice. Such a lovely colour. And from the top of here, this is one that I ordered, which is the Fairy Dust. That's a real sort of like fairy dust colour. If you imagine fairy dust, that's what you'd get if you opened a dictionary and there was a picture of it. That's what it would be. And I really loved this one. It's like a really sort of like dark, deep cherry colour called Cherry Bomb. Again, I can see all the mica in there, but it's just shimmery and beautiful with lots of lovely detail. Love it. It's great. And this last set, this is the last set I bought, I think, from Karen, and this is called The Planet, and it was all 6 of these. So this first one, these also look good on top of other things as well. So this first one's called Pluto. That's just lush. It's like a, I'd say like a neutral, but with like glitz in it. And this one is Mars. Ooh, such pretty colour. And then, brush off, we have Venus. It's dried off a little bit. This is Venus. I think the Mars has got more of the red tint to it. This is more of a, I don't know, a coppery gold tint. Okay, this one is called Sun. Look at that. It's got a beautiful like sunlight pink in it as well. You know, the sky when it's just the sun setting. Such a lovely colour, and these lovely bits of glitter set it off really nicely. And then we have Neptune, which, if I remember, is a purple. Yeah, so nice, really lovely. And the last one in this set is called Earth, and this is like a bluey greeny with gold, and oh, just lush, so nice. I think this tin with the planets in is one of her best sellers, and I can understand why, because it's just so nice. I maybe ought to move that water pot over there. Might be a bit more helpful than me keep reaching across. So those are all KJ Designs by Karen. And it's just the shop. I just want to buy everything when I go into it. It's an Etsy shop, obviously, so I'll put that there. And I do believe Karen is based in Blackpool, but again, I could be wrong. Okay, so let's pop those to one side. In this little tin, I have more lovelies. So these are all little samples. I think these samples are from trying to remember Nibs Pens and Ink, which are also a shop on Etsy, and a lot of their samples they name after writers. So this one's called Shelley. I think it was from this sample that I actually thought I need to own the full paint of that, and so I did. You can see that there. Also, I think this one, Dusky Glitz, and this one, and this one. These are all from trying to think. No, name eludes me. Nope, it's gone. Right, in here, I think that these top three here, these are also from Karen, and I think this top one is called Nebula. This one is called Fern. And this one is Bejeweled. Now this one I love because it reminds me of scarab beetles and their beautiful shells that they have. Just look at that, and when it shines, it shines in a two-tone. It's just so lovely and so reminiscent of scarab beetles, which I find are very beautiful. So that's those. Okay, so right, these ones are nibs pen and ink, and this one's a holographic, which you can't really see. It's got like a greyish background, but it's literally, it's like got all the different colours of the rainbow going on there. So that's called holographic. That's some nibs pen and ink. I think that one's called Sylvia. I think it's got a name on it, which I can't actually see at the moment. Yeah, that's Sylvia, which is a holographic silver. Then I have got Shelley, which is this beautiful blue down here. Come on, work your magic. I haven't left this one to soak, so it does take a little bit of re-wetting. But such a glorious colour. Beautiful. There we go, it's starting to work now. And then the other one I got, trying to remember if it's this one, I think that's the one. This one is called Anna. Such a lovely, lovely colour. Okay, the others I have are the glittering fairy dust. I really should have allowed these to soak a little bit, I do believe. Let me okay, so that's the first one, which is the Magic Fairy Dust. Now this one you can't really see, and it's probably really nice over the top of another paint just to give it some beautiful glitz, but I don't know if you can see that shining. I don't know if you can see the shine on that. Probably show up more when it's dried. So let's have a little look at the next one, which is Rose Gold. I think this one's a Rose Gold. And then we have the Rusty Gold, which is this one, which is so nice. I love all the golds. I am a magpie. There's no doubt about it. And these two down here, these are my Daniel Smith ones that won't fit in my palette just yet. I think this one's a pearl white, so this one won't show up until it's dry, but that's casts a lovely sheen, great for detail. And the other one is, oh my gosh, this one, or maybe that's the pearl white. Yeah, that one is the lapis sunlight, that one there, and this one is the pearl white, neither of which show up really well on white paper. So my selection of handmade watercolours, this is the Amy selection from Eventually Everything Mixers. I do love all of those colours, and I am happy for the ones that I got. Obviously these ones may not be in stock because she makes small batches and then they will be out and not made again. Sometimes there are some that she makes again and you can order them, but I can't guarantee that all of these ones that I swatched here would be with her, which is why I've just pointed you to the place that you need to look, and you can have a little look for yourselves. Over here I found out that top row is designs by Rachel Beth, so that is the American Etsy seller. If you look on Etsy you'll be able to find her and track down the things in her shop. Well worth a look. Second, third and fourth row is KJ Designs by Karen on Etsy again, who is a UK seller, and some beautiful colours to look at there. Over here we have the Nibs Pen and Ink and the Art Spirits collection. Do ignore the other side of the page, these ones here, because two of those are Daniel Smith, so they're not handmade. I was just trying them out because they were in the same palette as the others, and these are just me playing around with different colours. So I hope you've enjoyed this very small and short look into my handmade watercolours, and maybe it's inspired you to go and have a look at some of the ones that are available on Etsy. This is just a small selection. There are so many on Etsy of handmade watercolour makers, and they are so well worth a look and a try. So I hope that you'll go on there and check them out and give them some love. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up and maybe a like, and if you like it a lot, maybe you could subscribe and join my very small but very cozy happy band of people here on my channel. Until next week, TTFN, and have a great rest of your week.